Welcome back to AP Precalculus in under 3 minutes. No time for intros, let's get into it.
Alright, it's time. I'm not gonna downplay this. Lots of people don't enjoy logs. Even teachers don't. But I promise they aren't as bad as you think. You just need to learn how they work. If you had the expression 2 to the x equals 8, you can of course infer that x equals 3, but to rearrange this into log form, we say log base 2 of 8. The answer to this is 3. The way we write this with variables is log base b of c is equal to a, where of course b to the power of a is equal to c. There are two rules of logarithmic There are two rules of logarithmic expressions. They are as follows. B has to be positive and B cannot be 1. And also, if you ever see a log with no base or b, it is known as a common log, and the base is automatically 10. The reason for this is something to do with science or something. You have to understand that logarithms bring a new scale to light. For example, on a standard scale, the units might be 0, 1, 2, and so on. While on a logarithmic scale, using logarithm base 10, the units might be 10 to the 0, 10 to the 1, 10 to the 2, and so on. But the fun thing about logarithms is what it allows you to do. Going over to a calculator, the way to input this here is math alpha A, where you can input a base and the answer to find the power. Once you learn how to habitually use this, it becomes very useful for solving for powers, which you sometimes have to do in exponential functions. I mean, heck, look at the topic 2.5 video's answers and you'll see I used it there. Now there's also another way to do this with the change of base formula using common logs, but I absolutely despise that way, so I will not be teaching it. On the screen now are some AP style questions for this topic. Pause now. I'll put the work and answers on the screen now. I will see you in the next one.